So, if the families of Milton Bradley and Parker Brothers and whoever else is in the game world has girls or daughters that interested in me and want to marry me, I'm running the opposite direction because there's no way I'm getting involved, especially after watching Ready or Not. What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie and Point's movie review of Ready or Not, the newest film from directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. Movie stars Samara Weaving, John Ralston, Mark O'Brien, Adam Brody, Henry Czerny, Andie MacDowell, Melanie Scrofano, Kristian Bruun, Elyse Levesque, and Nicky Guadagni. So the year 2019 has had a very wide spectrum of movies, especially horror movies. It's had everything from the Thinking Man's movie with Midsummer and Us. It's had everything from the monster movies with the reboot of Child's Play and of course Crawl. And now we get something kind of down the middle with Ready or Not. And Ready or Not is a interesting story of a child's game turned into a violent act of horrifying moments. And it's a movie that you're either gonna really love, really hate, and then you got to realize you maybe have to throw your brain out the door. And I'm gonna try not to spoil anything because I think a lot of people will enjoy this movie. I know a lot of people have enjoyed this movie, and it's the storyline is pretty basic. We have a rich family or this board game family. They've made a lot of money off board games, but they have a stipulation that every time someone gets married, they have to play a game. And most of the time, the games are pretty simple, or checkers, or chess, or backgammon, or whatever, poker, whatever it is. It's decided based off this character that they have kind of looked upon for many, many years. And this character, who's played by Mark O'Brien, he marries a character played by Samantha Weaving, who plays Grace. And Grace is this, fun character. She's very excited to be married to this family, but she thinks the family kind of hates her. The matriarch and patriarch, who are played by Henry Czerny and Andie MacDowell. Andie MacDowell really likes her, but Henry Czerny doesn't like her that much. And the aunt, and so on and so forth, they have problems with her. Think she's a gold digger, so on and so forth. Anyways, she plays this game and she picks a card called Hide and Seek. And Hide and Seek, is a game we played as a child where we had, people, we go run and hide somewhere and people would search for us. Well, when we play these games, we come out alive, of course. But with a horror film like this, that's not what's going to happen. If you've ever seen like You're Next or Cabin in the Woods, there's always stipulations to these types of things. And in the process, the game Hide and Seek involves Grace going to basically hide in a dumbwaiter and try and survive the night while the family carries around bowcasters and bow and arrows and shotguns and pistols and so on and so forth to basically kill her and fill out the stipulation of what they need to do, which is take her and, I won't spoil it, but it's a movie that is very light on script material. It's not the most well written movie. Most of the characters are like one note. I think the most fleshed out character, of course, is Samantha Weaving. I think she's a lot of fun. I think she does a really nice job as a heroine in this movie. It's kind of like You're Next in a lot of ways. I think I've talked about that, but where you have a character, a girl who gets put into a scenario and she becomes the heroine, the action star, the lead, thrust into what this movie is. And these characters are once again obstacles that she has to overcome. And it's just a lot of fun to see. It's a lot of fun to see what she's doing here. I think she's going to be a breakout star in a few years, or at least a couple years, because of what she does here. We see a lot of this happen a lot of times where girls or women go into horror films and they become breakout stars, and then they go and become bigger stars and make bigger films and make better films and so on and so forth. Renee Zellweger in Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a perfect example. But like I said, another character I really enjoyed is Adam Brody, who is the older son in this movie. He is a drunk. His wife really hates him. He really hates his life. He thinks his family and this stipulation are insane. They need to burn and go down in flames and so on and so forth. And he gets a lot of gravitas and a lot of interesting material to his character. He really kind of feels for his brother, but knows he has to follow through with this plan, so he's conflicted. It's a very interesting conflicting motion of a character, and it plays up a better character than the husband that Grace is married, which is Mark O'Brien's character. And like I said, the other characters are fun. You know, we have the one sister who is constantly on snorting cocaine and on drugs, and she's just over the top, and she has some of the best moments in the movie, but she's not really that much of a character. Her husband's another character, is just kind of played for laughs, and you know, the aunt is supposedly the matriarch of the whole scenario, but she's one note as well. Most of the characters are one note. The butler is a lot of fun. He has a lot of fun moments. But like I said, the violence is really inventive. Some of the things that are happening are really inventive. It's not the most creative thing in the world, but they are still inventive. I think the laughs are actually pretty genuine in this movie. There's some really funny moments that you don't see coming, and there's some really horrifying moments that you definitely don't see coming. And like I said, it also reminds me a little bit of like House on Haunted Hill, where the story and the material are not the greatest in the world, but you have some fun characters. They're doing some fun stuff. You know, in that movie had Jeffrey Rush and Famke Janssen. Like I said, this movie is not as big on, you know, the famous actors, but you know, like I said, Adam Brody and Samantha Weaving are having fun. So it's a movie that I definitely recommend seeing if you like horror films like this, where they're kind of stupid, you throw your brain out the door, but they're not too terrible that you're just not gonna have a fun time with it. But I also don't recommend it if you if you love stuff like Us and love stuff like Midsummer, where it's a movie that you look at it and you go, I need something more to fulfill my life. There are people that like both spectrums of movies, kind of like I do, but there are some people that don't like this gruesome horror slash, you know, like Hostel or anything like that. And that's can be a problem in this movie. It's very gruesome when it's gruesome, but it has funny moments. So, but yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. I don't think it's the best horror film I've seen this year. You know, I think Us is, but like I said, it's still a fun time. You're gonna have fun for 93 minutes. So, but that'll do it. That'll be my take on Ready or Not. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, the cast is pretty decent, but still flimsy. But anyways, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell at the top, and comment below on any of these videos. When you see Ready or Not, tell me what you think. If you like it more than I do, I definitely understand. Like I said, I can be flimsy with it. So, but otherwise, we'll see you on the next video. Peace out. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out Movie Emporium. I really appreciate it. If you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button and the bell at the top. Find out what's coming next for Movie Emporium. Also, check out these 2 videos. They're amazing. I think they're awesome. I think you'll enjoy them too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.